Hey, Sangriaz from the Hidden and welcome to Sit Down with Sangriaz, episode 9. Wow, it's been like 2 months since I started this podcast, and I got like maybe 50 listeners each week, so I'm happy and not happy. I would like, I'm happy that there's 50 people willing to listen to me each week. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I hope there's more people listening to my show. I try to make it as entertaining as possible, but I'm not a great, you know, speaker. So I'm a very factual guy as well. So maybe not as entertaining as some other podcasts, but try to bring all the information about achievements and stuff each week. So this week, as usual, I got some news for you, and then I'll talk about the last week's releases and how long it takes to complete those games, and then DLC and updates from last week, and what I'm looking forward to this week. So let's get started. First off, starting with some news. Dragon's Dogma sold over 2.5 million copies. I know this was a very highly anticipated title, and I'm glad it's doing pretty well. I haven't played Dragon's Dogma once, so I didn't really play it. I know there's some like microtransaction controversy going on as well. So, but I'm happy that it's doing well. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, they say it's running at 30 FPS on Xbox Series X, and there's a lot of outrage. To me, FPS and resolution is like, I'm not gonna say it's not important or anything, but to me it's all about the contents and like what they're going for. So if it's not running at like 5 FPS, I'm okay with that. I look forward to seeing what they did. I see a lot of reviews, previews saying that it's got like graphically the most best looking on a console. So yeah, I thought Hellblade 1 looked great as well. So Hellblade 2 better than that. I gotta see what it's all about. They got a new Xbox controller coming out, Nocturnal Vapor Special Edition on April 9th. I got like 10 controllers because they keep coming out with these special editions and awesome colors that I like. Gotta stop buying these, not using them, and it's not like they're cheap either. They're like, I don't know, $60, $70 a piece. So, but I love them. They look great. So, right. And Sarah Bond like kind of revealed two new teams are at Xbox now. One is dedicated to Xbox experience and platform, and so hopefully they're working on making our like UI better and easier to use, like improve the achievement system and stuff like that. And there's one dedicated to preserving the Xbox digital library for the future, like backwards compatibility stuff and making sure the library is intact. The 360 library is very difficult to access right now, except for the backwards compatible games. So maybe they can work on that. I know it's like 15 years, 20 years old by now, but I do have a lot of games bought on my account that's really difficult to access. There is some rumors going around about the Xbox Showcase event happening in June, and that they're gonna be showing off Gear 6, State of Decay 3, Call of Duty Black Ops Gulf War, and stuff like that. And last week they launched the Xbox Spring Sale. So picked up the few games. Let me know what you picked up if you picked up anything. Last week they added a lot of games to Game Pass. Ark Survival Ascended. We got a guide for this game with the console command. It takes about an hour to complete. Super Hot Mind Control Delete. I really enjoyed this game, so I hope you check this one out. F1 23, Lego 2K Drive, Lil Gator Game, Turbo Golf Racing, and EA Sports PGA Tour. I'm definitely going to be playing the Lego 2K Drive and EA Sports PGA Tour, and I think maybe Little Gator game. I think that one is a pretty interesting one. So let me know what you decide to check out of these, and if you decide to use the my guide for the Ark Survival Ascended, like give me a shout out as well. So let's get on to last week's releases and the achievements on those games. Okay, here are the releases from last week. I'm gonna start with the full games first in chronological order. And the first one is Alchemist, the Potion Monger. It's a mixture of simulation, puzzle, and RPG in which you can leave your lab, venture into the world, and change it with your brews. Currently, one person has completed this game at 16 hours. Knowledge Keeper. In this game, you'll become a keeper of knowledge, collecting shards of divine crystals. Look for the right way to crystals, avoid dangerous obstacles, teleport from one space to another to get closer to your goal. This game can be triple stacked Xbox One, Xbox Series, and Windows. Buying the Xbox One version first gives you 50% discount on the other two versions. Until tomorrow has a achievement walkthrough available. Flightpath Adventures in Venaris is a shmup game where you control one of three pilots and choose their path to victory. Choosing different path results in different results. That sounds weird, but anyway, I think you know what I mean. It takes about 3 hours to complete, and we have a guide available on our channel. Turbo Golf Racing is a unique mix of racing and golf. This game was in game preview, but now the final version is released. I tried this when it was originally in the preview, but I didn't like it very much. But now that it's a final version, maybe I'll give it another go. It takes about 35 to 40 hours to complete. Ninja Village is another Kairosoft simulation management game. This time it's all about ninja villages. It should take about 8 hours to complete. We got two Kairosoft games this week. The second game is Cafeteria Nipponica, and it's again a simulation management game. And this time, as the title says, we're managing a cafeteria. It should take about 10 hours to complete. Vigour is a puzzle game where you move your character to light up or put out fires to solve each level. It should take about 15 minutes to complete. Guide is coming soon to our channel. Greed 2 Forbidden Experiments is a sequel to Greed the Mad Scientist, and we continue the hidden object solving puzzle adventure journey. It should take about 1 hour to complete. The guide is coming soon to our channel. In Withering Rooms, take on the role of young Nightingale in this challenging 2.5D RPG that draws inspiration from roguelikes, Souls-like, and classic survival horror games. Okay, roguelikes is okay, but Souls-likes is not, and it's definitely not my cup of tea. Two people on TA has completed the game, but one took 17 hours while the other took 32 hours, so the range is quite large, and I'm not sure how long it takes, but maybe 25 hours is a good estimate. Super Destronaut Landed X Loaded is an action platformer where you have to survive for as long as possible while killing enemies to rack up points. It should take about 4 minutes to complete. We have a guide on our channel. Sky Survivors is a Vampire Survivors-like style game, but with 2D platforming. You jump around platforms to avoid enemies while the gun attacks automatically. It can be stacked console and Windows. It should take about 30 minutes to complete. We have a guide on our channel. Dreamland Solitaire Dark Prophecy is a puzzle game using Solitaire-like rules. As usual with the Chili Dog published games, cheat codes is available to skip levels. It should take about 40 minutes to complete. We have a guide on our channel. That's it for all the releases. A kinda light week, and DLC is pretty light as well, so let's go over those now. We have Happy Bus Day, Title Update 2 on Xbox, and Title Update 1 on Windows. Windows is actually one update behind. but they both added 5 achievements for 1,000 gamer score. It should each take about 30 seconds to complete, and we have a guide for both on our channel. Sunny Cafe got a DLC. I think this is a first for visual novel that we got new achievements. It also added 5 achievements for 1,000 gamers score. It should take about 40 minutes to complete this update, and we have a guide for it on our channel. And that's it for all the DLC and updates. Let's look at the upcoming games this week. So this week we got a Game Pass Day 1 release, Botany Manor, that I'm looking forward to. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's a type of game that I'm gonna like, but I'm looking forward to it for some reason. This another game is I actually already completed it, but I thought it was pretty fun. Soko Frog. It's a Sokoban with a frog, and it's from the East Asia Soft. And I already got achievement walkthrough ready to go. That's a good one, I think. And then Camco got an RPG game coming out, Glorious Savior. I always look forward to playing Camco RPG games because they're kind of bite-sized RPG games that you can complete in like usually about 10 to 15 hours max. So with like games like Tales of Arise or Persona taking like 60 hours to 80 hours, I think in these busy times, these bite-sized RPG games are good stuff. All right, that's it for all the podcast stuff. I think there are not too much releases, and so pretty short one comparatively. I think next week is also kind of quiet in terms of releases, but we'll see. Some releases kind of just pop up. And that's it. Thanks for listening, and please leave a like and subscribe to our channel if you have not already. Leave some comments. I'm living on these comments. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, and share this to like your social media followers, your friends. You really want more people checking us out. We got some great guys. We got, I think, pretty entertaining, informative podcast. So please check us out. Thanks again for your time, and I'll be back with more videos and podcasts very soon.